me say this simply and clearly. We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by go. You know the thing. You know how we talk about it. Are we the people, folks?
Hello and welcome to Ask Johnny, the least watched show in YouTube history. Today we're going to probe deep into virtual reality and what effect it will in fact have on religion. For more of that claptrap, we're going straight to Ask Johnny.
Yes, cities, nations, even civilization itself, threatened with annihilation.
G'day Johnny, here we are for another hard-hitting expose. G'day Johnny, let's get on with it. We'll get straight onto it, Johnny. This is from Flaps. Flaps is in Saskatchewan. Thanks, Flaps. And hello to everybody up in Saskatchewan. Keep watching us. But Johnny, Flaps asks, Johnny, your recent stunning videos have touched on how religion would function and exist when everyone is living in a virtual world. Please, Johnny, please, give me some hope for the future. Signed, Flaps in Saskatchewan, and she's got kiss, kiss, kiss. Thanks, Flaps. Johnny, how is religion going to exist? Religion, the effect of a virtual world on religion? Well, it's going to be bloody profound, Johnny, when you think about it. In fact, it would be profound even if you didn't think about it. You could make yourself Jesus, as we discussed in our last video. A virtual, so you wouldn't have to go to church in the first place, so there'd be no need for church in your little world. You'd just be walking around with your disciples, being Jesus for eternity. Yeah, that sounds like bullshit, Johnny. What about the confession box, Johnny? Virtual confessions? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, the confession room or box or whatever the bloody hell it is there. How will that go? Confession's just going to be you, a virtual you, going to a virtual church that only exists in your little world, speaks to a virtual priest. A virtual priest? Virtual priest on the other side of the screen, and you tell him a big fucking lot of bullshit about what you did or didn't do in your virtual world. Are you seriously trying to tell me that that's going to be you can just become God in your virtual world and pardon yourself anyway? Yeah, you got something there? So you can see the can of worms all this is going to bloody open up, Johnny. But you can't, that can't be. But then the ultimate, Johnny, is having a virtual pope. The virtual pope? The pope. Can you imagine him? You could be the bloody pope, Johnny. You can see where all this is leading, Johnny. It's gonna be a bloody nightmare. Oh, your words are ringing true, Johnny, that's for sure. And yeah, what would happen if everyone on virtual reality in their little pod thing, in every bloody pod, everyone was thinking they were Jesus? I mean, the world would just be full of Jesuses. Struth. I mean, you could be a rock and roll star and be Jesus at the same time. In fact, you could be a bloody astronaut and you could be the Pope, the first Pope into space. The virtual Pope? That can't be possible, Johnny. I mean, if you were a virtual Pope, Johnny, a virtual Pope in this virtual reality, you could be hanging around when Jesus was there, and when it comes time to sentence the poor bugger, you don't say, well, bloody crucify him. You say, let him go, boy, he's a good one. And you'd be a bloody hero in your own little world. But Jesus, I don't think the scientific community has thought this through, Johnny. What about, Johnny, if you wanted to be Jesus in your own little world, your virtual world? What if you decided that Jesus was going to be twins? Twins? Oh, yeah, twins. That can't be serious. But what about, it's not just, there'd be two ears floating around. You wouldn't know where the other one was. Would they both? Oh, Christ, that's a bloody nightmare. Would they both be the Messiah, Johnny? Whether, I don't know whether the good Lord would have, you can make it in the virtual world, your own virtual world. You could make Jesus a twin and the other twin could be a girl. A female woman. In fact, you could make yourself both girls. Johnny, it's gonna be a bloody nightmare. I'm telling you, what's her name? Flaps? Yeah, Flaps. Well, Flaps, I've got no good news for you. It's gonna be a bloody nightmare. Well, what did you think of that? Yeah, virtual religion, I don't know whether it's ever going to exist, but it reminds me of the words of the great bard Shakespeare when he said, a horse, my kingdom for a fucking horse.